Are you considering relocating to sunny Florida? Well, you've come to the right place. It can be exciting, but it can also be overwhelming. I'm Whitney Lohr.
And I'm Denys Hubbard with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services and the Florida Living Group. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the first step in the relocation process. So you know that you're moving to Florida. What do you think is the primary thing that you should do when you're relocating?
You find location.
Exactly. That is the number one, as they always say in real estate: location, location, location. And Whitney and I are here to help you do that. We are specialists in the area of Tampa Bay, primarily Northern Hillsborough County, as well as Wesley Chapel and North Pasco.
Yeah, we pretty much handle that whole area of Tampa Bay, but it's very diverse. We have, areas that you're on the water. We have farmland. We have a little bit of everything for you to take a look at, as well as new construction.
Mm-hmm. We know a lot about the schools and the area, different communities. We've both lived here for over 20 years.
Yes, we have. So after you've figured out your location, it's also a really good idea for you to understand the housing market. And to be able to do this, you want to shop online, you want to reach out to a realtor pretty early and connect with them, even if you're not moving for like 6 months or a year. Let us help guide you through this process and give you direction of how to figure out the housing market and what's going on. Open houses, that's also a really good way for people to understand what they get for their money in the area.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But also, if you are considering a new home construction, which is a big thing right now, you will want to get started early because typically there aren't a lot of inventory homes available. So it could take 9 to 12 months to build out what you'd like.
Absolutely.
In a particular neighborhood.
Good idea.
So the next step when you're speaking with your agent, they're going to go through with you very detailed needs analysis. So you need to really think about where you want to be in terms of schools and what communities have the amenities, whether they have pools, or are you big into tennis? Are you big into golf? All of these things matter when you move down here to Florida, because we just have some fantastic neighborhoods with so much to do. You also want to, consider, do you want to be rural or do you want to be urban, like down toward Tampa? Or, do you want to go to the water? Obviously Florida has a ton of water.
We have everything. So one other thing you want to know about Florida is the weather here. It is sunny and it's bright most of the time, but we do get an occasional hurricane from time to time.
Yes, we do.
The good thing is you know about it weeks in advance. They start to tell you that it's coming, about the probability. It gets a little bit more increased. It's kind of like a snowstorm up north. You know it's coming. You go to the grocery store, you get your bottles of water, you get your peanut butter, your toilet paper, your bottles of wine, let's be clear. So there are those things that you do want to be prepared for. So it's really like a snowstorm up north. It's really no different.
So if you're considering moving to Florida, the first thing you want to do is narrow that down to where in Florida. If you're considering Tampa Bay, then you can give Whitney or I a call in the Florida Living Group. We're relocation specialists, and we can help you decide where in Tampa Bay would be the best based on your wants and your needs.
That sounds great.